Live to roll party.
Tommy donated these amazing shirts with his designs on it. How dope are these?
And that's what I'm talking about. That's got all my accessible drinking accessories, baby.
I just want to thank everybody for coming out. We really, really do appreciate it and wouldn't be able to do what we do without the support. So thank you guys. And yeah, love you all.
Let's get a big thank you to Shawn.
Get your raffle tickets out. If you want to buy any last minute tickets, go for it. But we think we're going for
Start that discount now. 16325. Let's go.
And we have
I love it.
What's up, everybody? We're back here with another Live to Roll Live. This week is our final show of the year, last show for 2022. Where's my little sound effects? Here we go.
Let's go.
So yeah, we got just a
2020.
fun hangout. We're gonna recap the year, just hang out, and chill with you guys. So, quick intros. I am Shawn. I'm a C5, C6 quadriplegic from a snowboarding accident 18 years ago now. All right, Tom, why don't you go? Take it away.
What's up, everybody? Tom Conaway, C6B, quadriplegic. Shout out Mama in the chat. Hi, Mama. Merry Christmas. Love you. Miss you. Bobby, you want to take it?
Absolutely, man. Thanks a lot, Tommy boy. Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Bobby Rohan, C5, C6 quadriplegic of 33 years and living here in OC, loving it. I'm going to hand it over to Maya. Maya, take it away from SD.
Hey y'all, Maya here. I am a C5, C6 quadriplegic. Will be injured for 5 years in April, and living in Cali. And I guess I will pass it over to Ashley and Nikki since we're doing like a popcorn thing.
Our favorite Chi-Town people. What up?
So I'm Nikki and this is Ashley. I'm a T6 paraplegic from a car accident in 2019. Same car accident, C4 quad. Yeah. Oh, you
And
said
yeah,
your quad.
two of the most badass ladies around.
Period.
What up? Go check out LL Official if you have not.
I'm
and
rocking
get
my
some
hoodie.
cool-ass merch.
Yo.
Let's go.
Uh,
Black
And
So we
they-
got all the. That's what. If you guys need some more holiday stuff, LL Official and Live to Roll merch all over right now. Check us all out.
Oh man, we are.
We got all kinds of
people.
gear going on. Get yourself geared out.
Looking fresh.
Yes, I
And what up, Terry? What up, Juan? What up, Lee? Hi, Donna. We got the whole fam in the building. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. Hope everyone's having happy holidays. I just got back from the fam, ma'am, yesterday. I had a really nice weekend with my parents and my brother and my sister, my grandpa, and the whole family. So that was really great. How about you guys? Christmas go good? Enjoy the holidays?
Yeah,
Shawn?
Yeah,
it
it's
was,
the
had a
cold
good
one.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You guys had a much different Christmas than the four of us, I think. It was
I
literally
know.
80 degrees on Christmas in California out here. Like, I
It
don't know
was
about San
one.
Diego.
Oh my
The
God.
shit was wild.
Yeah, my mom's at home in Illinois, like texting me pictures of like the snow and the weather, and I'm like, I am so sorry. I'm praying for you right now because it's not me.
It's not.
Yeah,
No, we
that.
were definitely pretty spoiled out here in Cali because we did have a pretty beautiful sunny Christmas day. It's raining outside now, but man, it was really, really beautiful on Christmas.
Yeah.
But despite
But
the
it's
weather,
it's
how was it in
raining in
Chicago?
65.
Did you guys get a bunch of cool presents from Santa Claus or what?
No, I got cool presents from my sister. You
Okay,
tell her.
cool.
You got. I know you guys like them, so I'm gonna bring it up. But the Revolution concert, she got me
No,
tickets to.
no way! That's super
Oh,
dope. Let's
I did.
go.
Awesome. Hell
It
Everyone
was.
yeah.
needs a little bit of reggae in their life.
Yes, this will be
And
my.
Revolution's
I'm so excited.
amazing. No, they're super, super
Yes.
awesome.
That's what
Never
that's
seen
what I'm
them.
torn right now because I want to buy the Cali Vibes ticket, but I can't afford to do the 3 day whole weekend. I don't think I need to pick
Hey,
a
Shawn,
day. But
this is
Friday and
probably
Saturday was so good.
this is probably not pod talk, but I'm doing a day, so buy a day pass, bro, and we'll roll it out again.
All right, we'll talk about it after.
What's
You
up,
guys got to get out here
Brianna?
for.
Our other Live to Roll fam in the chat. How are you?
Yo, Brianna. I wanted to have Brianna on too, but we don't have any more cams, so she needed to either come here or had Tom come here.
Oh
I
man,
said I was gonna try. I was gonna try to do that, but this week was a bad week for me. I've been struggling since the last pod, so like I didn't do a lot of the stuff I needed to do. So I apologize. But
when's the Revolution show?
It's in July.
Okay, nice.
nice.
That'll be
July.
super fun to
July.
look forward to.
Yeah, and it'd be
And we're-
nice.
Yeah.
And it's
the
it's
warm
out there.
Chicago vibes.
Yeah, it's in Chicago.
Oh, look at you, James.
Are you guys going together?
Yeah, I hope you.
Well, I got 2 tickets, so I get to pick one.
Okay, all right. Well, you guys are pretty regular concert goers. Like I've seen you post a bunch of different stuff, a bunch of different concerts. How's your concert experience been, accessibility wise? Like we've talked about that. I don't know. I think earlier this year on our concert experience and stuff. But how have you guys found it in Chicago?
Oh, interesting. So different venues, I feel like are definitely different experience. Like I will have to say the House of Blues. Oh shit, the House of sorry, my dog just spilled my water. The House of Blues.
Okay.
Speak about it.
The House of Blues was amazing, right? That was the one that was good, right?
Yes.
Like they had, what is it? What do you call it, Nick?
VIP service.
Yeah.
That's not what I was
Terrible.
thinking.
I had a terrible experience at the House of Blues with accessibility in Chicago when I went to go see Madonna. But so I'm glad it was good for y'all.
Yeah,
Well,
what is it? What are those things called?
They
like,
had a
seats
seat.
outside.
They escorted us throughout the whole thing whenever we wanted to move. They moved people out the way at the bar for us. Like they were just really sweet. When people were standing in our way, they're like, "Don't you see them right there?" Like we didn't have to say nothing, and I don't know. I loved that because not our experience at every concert.
Yeah, because at the United Center, Maya, because I know you know the United Center, a bigger venue. That's where we saw Justin Bieber, and I wish that experience was better because their like accommodations were not it, and they
Well,
were just
if-
rude, and they took us through a really creepy like hallway thing. Like, what is this?
Like, come on, you're the United Center. Where's
Yeah.
the accessibility? Like, why are we going through this back hallway? Like, what are we doing?
And the lights are not even.
It can be very overwhelming just being around that many people. especially in chairs because you're shorter than everybody. Everyone's kind of crowding around you and stuff. Like it could just really
Yeah.
crazy navigating that. And then, whether or not the venue is like an accessible space. Like some older venues do not have a lot of like the traditional accessibility that you see these days with like maybe like a wheelchair section or something like that, or just like hallways or bathrooms that are even wide enough to get in. Because I've been to a ton of shows in like smaller venues where my chair like barely even fit or didn't fit at all. Um, and then there's like the staff, whether or not like they're kind of trained or there to like provide you a good accessible experience. And then it's like been very like venue to venue for me too. And I
Yeah.
even have been just like what you guys are saying to like somewhere like the House of Blues like multiple times and had different experiences, I think, based on maybe the people who were working that night or the show or the capacity or whatever. Because I've had that VIP treatment. It's like kind of they cater to you, whatever you need. And that's like super dope because it makes navigating, getting anything you want super easy. But then I've been to shows where it's just like you're kind of on your own, like shoving people out of the way, trying to figure it out. And in that instance, like I've just relied on, friends and fam usually to, help me figure the situation out or, like navigate where I need to. But I always think it's so interesting with you guys. You automatically have the two chairs like rolling up, like I've found myself in that situation like a ton with Caitlin, like going out. It's like different because a lot of places can accommodate one chair very easily, but then accommodating two wheelchairs at the same time isn't always, you know, what people expect. Have you guys
Yeah.
had any
And
issues with that?
and a lot of times I've been to like House of Blues many times, and like probably 10 times, best experience ever. And then one time was just nobody wanted to accommodate me. They put me in a bat. It's like, no, I've never had this treatment. What are you guys doing? Like, what's going on here? So and there's been other venues too here in Southern California. I've been to like 4 or 5 times. I'm like, I know what to do. I know where to park. And then go there, and then all of a sudden it's like, nope, can't park there. Nope, can't be there. Can't do that. And you're like, oh man, it changed or something. And so it can get frustrating when you think you figured it out. Nope, it's just like a all new crew, and they don't even know what they're doing.
Yeah. It's
I
not.
learned. Oops,
Go
sorry.
ahead. No, go ahead, Nikki. You're good.
I learned to like call ahead, and I noticed it's like a better experience. Like if you just call, I'll call like the minute I buy the tickets, which we need to do for Revolution, and I'll just be like, hey, we have 2 wheelchair users coming. I'll say
They're
we're
nice
not
to me. They are
separating.
done.
We're not separating. That's not an option. And I want to have a good view, and we're 2 wheelchair users coming. Like I keep saying
Boom.
that.
I think
And
that's like the best advice is like call the venue and plan ahead. Like check wherever you're going. That's super, super good advice.
Yeah,
because
emphasis on the we're not separating because they just did that to Danica and I at the when we went to the football game, the Seahawks and the Rams game at SoFi. They wanted to make us separate, and we just kind of went to the same area. And luckily, the guy was super chill, and he was like, I'm not gonna say nothing, but the big boss, if he says something, then you gotta move. But so I think definitely emphasizing that part because that's not even anything I had really experienced before because I hadn't really gone to like a concert, or a sporting event with another person in a wheelchair as well. So I
Uh,
think that's important.
I
And
think you
it's
can
really the
go
crappy
ahead, Bobby.
deal. The crappy deal with concerts is when you have yourself and then you have two friends that are able-bodied, and they're like,
That
up, only one companion. And it's
right.
like,
called it.
I'm sorry, I have two friends. Like we're beds. Like you're gonna
Yeah.
separate them, and
I
they're like,
called
yeah,
that too.
and we
Yeah.
usually just figure it out. Like once everybody, nope, can't be there, and then like, a minute after they leave, it's like, get over here, we can figure this out. And people
Yeah.
around us are like, let's figure this out. Come on.
Yeah. I called ahead. We went with our 3 cousins once, and I called ahead and I said, we are all 5. Because I knew this venue, and I was like, we're all going to the upstairs. Like, you're not separating us. Because usually, like, the wheelchair, if you're not a wheelchair user, you're in the general admission. I'm like, we're all going upstairs. Just making that. And I even asked who I'm talking to. Like, who's the person I'm talking to?
That's a
Like,
good idea too.
I
Let me get your
have a
name
pretty,
so I can write it down.
I have a
you know,
pretty classic story that just on Sunday, speaking, Myra, of the Rams, I went to the Rams Broncos. I'm a diehard Bronco fan, and oof, it was pretty bad being there. But we went at with me and my wife, and then my buddy Juice and his wife and the two kids. So
Uh-huh.
there's 6 of us, and we bought the cheapest tickets. So for anybody that doesn't know, sometimes you can just buy the cheapest tickets. You go to Will Call and you're like, you have to accommodate me, and they're like, okay. It happens 99% of the time, unless you're probably going to give me a popular band like Taylor Swift, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe something like that where it's just completely sold out. But most of the time it works. So we went there, and my buddy and we roll up to the counter of Will Call, and I didn't even tell him I was going to do this, but yeah, we got the 2 chairs, but we had to accommodate the 2 boys because both of our wives were going to be our companions, but we needed the 2 boys. And boy, did I just played it on thick. So once we got up there, I was just doing this the whole time, shaking and trying to grab my tickets and hand it to her, and she's trying to grab my phone to look at the tickets. And the whole time I'm just shaking, and he's trying not to trying to bust up. He's like, after we rolled away, he's like, dude, next time tell me you're going to do that. And we were supposed to be up in the 500 level. They accommodated us, and all 6 tickets down in the 200 section. So really good view.
Yeah, and I've like done that with friends before too, where like we've either rolled up at the venue or like I've called ahead of time, just being like, "Hey, I got a group of friends. We all want to be together. I have this accessible seat that's separate from them or whatever. Is there any way you could accommodate us all together?" And very often they'll upgrade you to like a nicer seating section, and be able to put you together. Like unless it's just a really hot, just like what Bobby said, like a really hot ticket venue where like people are paying several $100s for nosebleed tickets and stuff, then they're a little less, able to accommodate. But I don't know, not generally the situation, just like Bobby said. Um, but that's cool. I got to go to SoFi. I haven't been to SoFi. I went to a couple concerts this year too. Like the Will Turn here in LA was amazing. That was probably like my best experience because they put us super close in this wheelchair section, and they actually had tables and stuff with like service, like drinks. They would come to you. It was pretty nice. But Revolution, I'm excited for you guys. I've
I'm
seen
so
them a bunch of times. I've actually hung out with their bass player, Marley, a couple times too.
Oh
We
yeah, I met that guy when we were at the one time.
Yeah.
You guys hung out with him. I just briefly.
Yeah, no, they're amazing band, super super fun. Probably like my family's like favorite band. Like we always listen to Revolution.
I saw them
Uh,
twice before. This will
okay,
be Ashley's
cool.
third, if she's my guest.
Okay,
If-
all right. If she's your guest, no.
I haven't told her yet.
How about you, Maya? How was your Christmas? You and TJ have a great Christmas, or what? Maya,
Oh,
I think you're muted.
are you muted?
She's like, I don't know what's going on.
No worries. Got some audio issues. Let me just shout out some people in the chat. What's up, Velma? Grandma in the building. Surab. How's it going? He asked, how was the parking at SoFi, Bobby? Lee, thanks for hanging out with us. I've been reading your comments. Thanks for being here today. Mickey, what's going on? Hope
Mickey.
everyone is having a awesome little holiday week. Getting ready for New Year's. It's gonna be crazy.
Well,
I
I'm
can't
excited for
believe
New Year's. It's
already
gonna be 50 here.
2023.
News is my
Ah.
It's gonna be 50.
Oh, nice. So are you guys like gonna be outside partying or what?
Yes.
it's like a heat wave coming in Chicago. Dang.
You guys are
After
killing
next
me.
week, it's gonna be beautiful. Like
The
we're
4
gonna
of
go.
us here 50 were like, heck no, I'm not going out in 50-degree weather. Are you crazy?
catch me in
The
a
snow
t-shirt.
will melt, so no more snow on
Right.
the ground. Oh my gosh. I hate
What are your guys' New Year's plans? What are you gonna do?
So
we have
we have
options.
options.
Okay.
We might go to our
Let's lay
friend
out the
Amber.
options.
Maya remembers Amber. We might go there. Or my favorite restaurant has a DJ coming. We might go there, get some grub on.
Okay, cool.
And
Or one of our trainer knows someone that's doing a DJ at another restaurant that we like, so we might go there. So we don't know.
all varies.
Sounds
Depends on
like
our
a
mood.
party. How
Do we
about
want
you
to
guys?
travel or stay nearby? That's the question.
There
What
go,
about you,
yeah.
Shawn, Bobby? Did we get Maya's audio fixed?
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
was
what up?
muted
There you go.
because TJ was making a smoothie. So if you guys were talking to me, I have no idea what the fuck was said.
No, no. I just asked how your Christmas was. And then, yeah, we were just talking about like New Year's plans. If we got any New Year's plans.
TJ making a smoothie.
Well, Christmas
TJ.
was good. We actually spent our day on Christmas, like decorating our mini Christmas tree. So it was like a nice Christmas activity, and we made some cinnamon rolls and watched Christmas movies. So that was fun.
What
Little mini Christmas tree. Hmm?
Movie.
What movie?
Oh wait, I just
What movie
realized.
did we? I watched quite a few, but what was the main one? Oh, the main one was Elf at the end of the day.
Boom! That's like
Watch this
what's the
Christmas.
best Christmas movie?
Yeah, it's a classic. You gotta do some Elf.
I watched Home Alone 2. First year I didn't watch A Christmas Story. I can't believe that. How
What?
that happened, I don't know. Yeah, I
And
was
they
just
came out
preaching to
with
the
part
fam all
two.
day.
I know.
Yeah, part 2 sucked, but let's
No,
not.
Oh, I
there's a
haven't
part two.
watched.
There's even a part 3. The new one is part 3, really, because part 2
Okay.
was really bad, and then they kind of
I
went
never
down.
saw the second one actually. That
Oh,
was,
it's so bad. It is so bad.
but
It's
I
What
saw
about
the new one.
what about
And
your
then
New Year's
the
plans,
new one, I
Maya?
fell asleep, so I don't know.
Wow,
So
that's crazy. They fucked up the second one twice. But
Dead.
for New Year's, well, we're down in San Diego right now, hanging out
Ooh,
with
all right.
Danica and Dom,
What's
and
up,
What's up,
so
TJ?
TJ?
What up?
What
What
up,
up,
Yeah.
family?
TJ? Merry
Looking
Christmas.
pretty fly in that Live to
I
Roll
know,
shirt, if
right?
I do
It's
say
kind of
so.
sweaty because I just got done working out, but
Hey, that's
gotta
all
rock
right.
what a brag. He's like, I just got done working out.
It's a good for everybody. Don't forget about your fitness. We're all eating those extra cookies and sweets on Christmas and New Year's, Don't forget, we all got to take care of ourselves.
Not
We,
get a whole thing.
we got to get in gear for those New Year's resolutions, right? And I'm with Doom. The Shining is the best Christmas movie.
no.
Shout
It's
out.
Die
But this
Hard. Die Hard is
Christmas,
the
That's sad,
That's what
dude.
I said.
That is,
Damn.
that is
Die
great.
Hard is the best Christmas. I know Mark in our chat is asking about doing a live transfer. If I have my camera set up near my bed, my car, the couch, yeah, I can do a live transfer. But
We'll get
in
Bobby
here,
transfer. I do want to get some Bobby transfer videos, but
Bobby is
there's
just
a
spent all
wheelchair
his
behind me,
time
and there's
out.
no way I'm going to do a chair to chair. No, not like that chair. No, I could not do that kind of transfer. So, and my transfers are not what they used to be. After I started losing my transfers about 3 years ago, just not the confidence that I want. I just don't have it anymore. It's funny after so many years of just like so many close calls, only failed once in all my years of transferring. Um, I just don't have the confidence. My wife probably babied me a little bit after a while, going, "Hey, let me just spot you," and then so getting in bed, she helps me out a lot. And then my car, I can do my car fine, and then the couch is easy to get on, pain in the ass to get off. It's too, we have the cushion's just too soft, and that it's
Yeah.
down a lot.
Do you
So
think you would um, have a better, easier time from a power chair? I know you've been doing like the manual chair transfer your whole life. Like,
I don't think it's that. I think it's just if Shawn knows how I try to teach Shawn, but then he figured something else on it. So, but him and I both lean all the way forward, and I think the higher I would be off the ground, the harder it is. So,
well,
so
it trips
that's
me
what.
out how you guys do it because you're like either going level or even like uphill in some cases where you're like transferring up to something. And like for me, I always kind of use gravity. Like if the opportunity, presents, like
Oh yeah.
elevate above it, or like get below it, to like transfer down into it. Because going, even like I can go level no problem, but like transferring up even an inch or two is like 10 times harder for me. Um, so I don't know. I was just curious if you
No,
thought
and,
about
and
that.
it's like that now, Tom, for me. I
Yeah.
love doing my car transfer. That's the easiest because, it's adjustable seat. So getting into it, it's lower. And then when I'm getting out of my car seat, it's higher. I keep it higher than my chair. So yeah, gravity does play a part nowadays. And wish my back you can go up and down just like my car seat a little bit. But,
Yeah.
it is what it is. And then he asked spasms. Like a little bit, but it's when I first lean over, I have the most spasms, so I have to be careful. Um, we got
Um, hey, what about you, Ashley? Are you able to do independent transfer yet?
Um, I mean, why are you
I'm
laughing?
laughing at the live stream. I'm laughing at the live stream.
We're live. We're live, you
Oh,
guys.
I'm dead. No type of poker face.
I know.
No type of-
Nikki has no poker face.
I don't play cards. I gamble.
That's all right. That's all right. We're good. We're good.
Get to
Okay.
try. What was
Yeah.
I? Boom.
How do you transfer? Do you transfer independently? That was the question.
So normally no, like there is someone like usually around because I just be scared. Like I probably could, but there are times where I.
But
get
you
in-
have abs. Stop lowballing yourself.
No, that's what I was about to say. But I do. Are they always like safe? No, but like I get her done.
That's, honestly, for quads, I don't know that it's ever super safe. Even for pairs, probably a lot of transfers. Like, the shit might not be. Like, sometimes you just gotta send it. Like,
Yeah.
you just gotta
Gotta
go.
respect it.
Yeah.
That being said, though, it's kind of like what Bobby said. Like, I've been transferring independently on my own for like the last like 11, 12 years, and I've fallen like once, and it was because it was a really precarious, crazy transfer, not because like, I mean, if I am comfortable with the situation, like I have 100% confidence, like I can transfer generally. And if I don't have 100% confidence, then I'll make sure there's an AV around or somebody, because, yeah, I don't know, I just generally won't risk that.
Yeah. It's scary.
it's just
But
weird.
no, I was just curious. How about you, Maya? Do you do any independent transfers as another fellow quad?
TJ picks me up. TJ just picks me up and moves me to where I need to go. And for me, like, I struggle with spasms so bad when it comes to doing anything, just sitting in my wheelchair, let alone trying to move, So trying to transfer for me is really hard, especially independently, because my back will just go straight and then I'm laying there like a pencil. And like, what do I do? There's nothing I can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so he just picks me up and puts me there. And like, I've went to PT at Shirley Ryan in Chicago and whatnot, and like tried to work on some of that, but it's like I haven't found like a good solution besides someone telling me that I should get a baclofen pump. And I'm like, I don't want to put that inside of my body. Like, I can't even lie to you, So it's like,
Yeah.
I'm stuck with like, do I put this medicine, this crazy pump inside of my body, or which, granted, if you need a baclofen pump, if you like that, then by all means, like, go crazy. But for me, like, I like to use medical marijuana as my main source, of
Yeah.
relief from spasms and like pain relief and all of that, instead not a baclofen pump. So it's like, do I just get picked up, or do I get this baclofen pump?
We've had a good episode talking about the baclofen pump.
Yeah, we had our friend Zach on here.
On, and he talked about his success with it, and like how it's opened up some freedom for him because his spasms were very disruptive and limiting to his independence. That being said, I'm with you, Maya. Like, it seems crazy to have this like hockey puck size thing like in my body, feeding drugs to my spine. Like, I don't know. It just seemed kind of intense and wild. That being said, if it's a workable, viable solution for you, then like, hey, it's that's cool. Transferring is tricky. I'd say it's probably one of the like biggest like steps to like independence. for quads and pairs, like learning how to do that independent transfer. Talk to a lot of guys like, hey, I want more freedom, but like especially like at night and stuff, like I always have to rely on a caregiver to help me transfer into bed or something, or have somebody around, family member, significant other, caregiver, whoever it is. How do I get away from that? Well, like the answer is you learn how to transfer. But it, like your situation, Maya, it's not always the easiest thing,
Mhm.
because of things like spasms can get in the way. The nature of one's living situation might not have a bed, or like a situation that makes it easy or functional, or it's just an option. Period. I didn't transfer for the first like 15 or 16 years of my injury, just because I had the two best caregivers around, my mom and dad, to help me out anytime, and I was also like little enough to be able to be transferred pretty easily, and we had an overhead lift in our house that made like using a lift really easy and stuff. It's generally something that can be learned and achieved given the right, just like you said, combination of things, whether it be drugs to limit spasms, and then environment, curation, and like accessible mobility devices like wheelchairs and stuff play a big part in transfers too. But thanks for humoring me. I just always like to bring it up, if the topic goes there, because it's a really important one that I think a lot of people could benefit from hearing about, like different perspectives and stuff. We do got a lot of videos up on the channel. Sean's got a lot of videos on different kinds of transfers. I even got a transfer video up
Yeah, we have
showing
one,
how I
Tom.
do mine, and Brianna as well,
I do
showing her
have
car
some.
transfer.
I just got video last time Kyle was here of him transferring in and out of my couch too. So I got another higher level quad transfer coming at some point on the video on the channel.
Yeah,
Uh, but
Doom says his legs start to spaz when he drinks. That doesn't happen for me. Um, it,
Op- yeah.
they go crazy when I do psychedelics. Any kind of acid, mushrooms. Oof, be ready for some spasms, people. um, just kidding. I've never done LSD, but definitely don't mess around with mushrooms, or be ready. Um,
That's my thought. I was like, whoa, acid after injury. That's intense.
no, I know. I've
I've
talked to
met
some
some
quads
people
that
that
have
have, but
done that, and scary, scares the crap out of me. I don't think I will ever. But that's just like another level of psychedelic. Plus, it's, yeah, make it in a lab. Like, trust a mushroom, it grows from the earth, but you
Yeah,
gotta be
mushroom.
careful with those people. You can be super scary, and not a positive experience. You don't want to end up in the ER on mushrooms, that's for sure. So if you do, make sure you trust the source and dose appropriately. But let's get away from psychedelics. New Year's resolutions, people, headed into
Hey,
2023. Boom! Let's make it a positive one. No, um, no craziness. Let's just all positive energy for the whole world.
yeah.
End the conflict in Ukraine. Like peace around the world. Like work on this world hunger situation, clean water. You know, um, that's the energy I'm pulling for 2023. And then, of course, all the Crips, all the disabled people out there, positive change in the healthcare system, and maybe like international and local travel as well. Let's make
Yeah.
some significant change in air travel for people in wheelchairs, and of course the healthcare system overhaul. Overhaul it, change it. Let's just like make socialized medicine and healthcare available for everybody. Gosh darn it, it's been way too long. Um, but what are you guys bringing into 2023? I'm trying to get healthy and stay healthy.
I think,
Work on my body,
I mean, everybody knows where I've been
work on my
for.
mind.
I think it's about your health and taking care of
Yeah,
yourself. And now this year I retired from work, and I'm not going back to where I have to do that kind of grind anymore. And I think my New Year's is, get healthy, get back into shape. Everybody knows that I was a workout fiend and want to get back to that level again.
yeah,
And I think it's, experience something new more often throughout the year, and venture out to experience, if it's here or out and about. I want to, get out and see more things. I've lived in
Well,
LA.
you got some live to
Never,
roll traveling to make up for. You
They
missed
say,
out
Bobby,
on last
you're
year,
coming to Chicago this
Bobby.
year, right?
So you're checking
yeah.
that off the list for sure.
No.
Hey, this is a question for everybody in the chat too. Got any New Year's resolutions? Any energy you're trying to bring into 2023? Please share and let us know. That's a big one for me too, Bobby. Is I really kind of pushed my travel boundaries this year, which was like exciting and cool. But I'm excited to push it even further and do some cool traveling and some fun stuff like that.
No, and
Um,
I was actually meaning travel here in my own city,
oh
Los
heck
Angeles
yeah!
County. I've lived here so long. I've never been down. I've drove past, Man's Chinese Theater, but I've never been, on that sidewalk. I've never done La Brea Tar Pits. I haven't done half the museums that we have here in Los Angeles.
Oh,
You
Bobby, let's go, dude.
Let's do
I'm the
that. Let's do
biggest
the
LA
museum tour.
tourist, man. Like
yeah,
I love doing stuff like that.
traveling, for my wife and I, it's exhausting, and I don't, and you guys had it firsthand too. It by the time you pack everything, get on the flight, and nowadays you can never trust airlines. And
Yeah.
getting on the road, you're putting your life in your own hand these days. It seems like, we're kind of keeping it where we'll do, smaller trips. Like Palm Springs for us is an hour and a half. Something like that. It's just easy, or go up to Santa Barbara. Something like it's just easier. Make things easier instead of trying to fly across the country, get exhausted, and come home exhausted, beat up. And I don't know. And in the chat, let me know. But I've changed. I cannot. I got to have my bed. I got to have my environment. And if I don't, I'm not a happy camper. I'm just like, I can't stand it.
Yeah, it's a scary thing getting out of my environment too. Um, like it's crazy, man. Especially like going back, like I don't know, doing like the some of that traveling we did this summer. It really made me, yeah, be grateful for my home and my comfy space because it can be a little scary when you're outside of it. But nonetheless, it can be really fun and liberating too to get out of that comfort zone and to push yourself. Maya's a bit of a nomad, floating around all over LA.
Yeah.
It's like a little
Just
scary and
vibing.
wild, but I'm kind of
That
envious of that lifestyle a little bit too. But Nikki and Ashley, resolutions 2023. What up?
What?
Uh, I know I read in the comments, but I work on my spiritual, mental, and physical health.
Oh,
Period.
like that.
The consistency of it. I've been really, really good the last few months. So I'm like, just want to keep that up. I've also, and I'm gonna continue this, but I've started dating.
Oh,
Boom.
nice.
All right. That's exciting.
So yeah, I guess continue that into the new year. My little cousins want me to have a baby. I told them, whoa,
Whoa, guys.
pump the brakes.
Get a boyfriend.
He said,
Just
slow
Yeah,
down.
that's.
We got
What are you-
someone else, hip crip, hoping to find a lady friend 2023.
Oh,
We're sending those positive vibes for you too, hip crip.
yeah.
The dating world can be a crazy world entering and navigating. But yeah, finding someone's awesome. Shout out Kit Kat. Wherever you at, whatever you're doing. How about you, Ashley? 2023. What up? CEO, LL official.
HQIC, what is it?
Whatever. You're a dork. Yeah, I want to keep leveling up, baby. Like Nikki said. What was it you said?
Yeah.
Don't call me
Really?
goals.
No, you said it. It was cute. Spiritually,
Spiritually.
mentally, and physically, or whatever the fuck you said. That was good. I want to get on my workout shit. I want to continue reading. Working on my creative side. Not being a depressed bitch. And living my best life.
Live your best life. No, I'm about it. I want to
More
like say, go ahead.
More adventures. Yummy food.
Yeah, and instead of driving out for the Rolettes, drive out, live to roll, experience. I don't
Just spend a
know what
week
we're
out
gonna do.
here.
Just spend a week out here. We'll party and
Oh,
have
Hey,
fun.
We'll
come
meet
to
you in
Uh,
Rolettes
Vegas.
too. Come to
all
Rolettes
right,
too. Don't
all
leave
right, all
us.
right. We'll do the Rolettes too. I'm just a little,
my
like
Okay.
bummed, like they
wait, wait.
stole you all, like the
My,
guys you the last time you were in Cali, but that's all good. I want to take live to roll 2023, dude. Right, Sean? Right, Bobby? It's gonna be next level.
Yep.
Come
We
2023.
are
I'm super
we are trying to
excited.
level up as well.
for sure. I feel
All of
that.
us.
But that's like probably my biggest resolution is
And
to just get out in the world, do some more traveling, promote Live to Roll, grow this platform and grow this community. It's been so
Yeah.
cool hanging out with you guys, so inspiring. Get to talk and meet some of you this year, traveling on the road, and I want
When you
to,
guys
meet more of
Chicago,
you.
you have to
And
stay long.
yeah,
deal. You guys come out to Cali. No, we're doing that no matter what.
so no,
But
that's what
Sean and
this
I have been
time
talking
I for
about it.
sure I already said that like I'm gonna check out of Schaumburg. We're gonna go get a hotel in Chicago for at least a few nights. I'm gonna
Yes.
stay in the city and hang out with you guys for a couple days for
The
sure.
West
I'm
Burbs, they
making it
were nice,
happen.
but we need downtown, dude. Like, I need
Yeah, I
downtown
want to
back
see
down
Chicago.
in my soul because I did not get enough of it last time,
Yes.
that's for sure. And yeah, I'm not taking the train this time either. That was
No,
no,
don't take the train,
no,
Tom.
too crazy. Fun, but too crazy. Um, but how about you, Maya? 2023 resolutions. What you got?
I'm currently in the process of quitting nicotine, so I want to take that into
Heck
That's good.
yeah,
2023
Yeah.
dude. That is
and keep
awesome.
it there. So like yeah, I'm like starting right now trying to just get rid of it. So that's the main one for me.
How hard has
And
that
just
been?
um
Hard?
extremely hard. I
Just checking.
extremely hard. I'm like was dealing with some withdrawals. I didn't vape for like 12 hours and then I started vaping again. And today I've been like watching some videos on like how to quit vaping. And like just people's experience of like what they've been going through because I really need to get on.
Well, good for you for embracing some positive
Like,
change. I think we all, like deal with habits in our life that, probably aren't the healthiest for us. And yet, it's like sometimes really hard to stop. I think anybody and everybody can relate to something like that. But, having the self-awareness to recognize, needing to embrace some change because, like everybody knows some of those habits can, not be the best for you, especially long term can be a really brave and courageous thing to do. So good on you for embracing the change and sending you lots of support on your journey too, because it's continued effort over a long period of time to create significant change like that. And yeah, I don't know. Like my brother is a really amazing, positive example of that in my life. He like uh, really struggled with like alcoholism for a minute, but has been sober for like going on 6 years, and it's just like a really amazing, positive example of like someone who embraced really significant change in his life, and like made it happen. So I always look to him, for inspiration and stuff like that. But yeah, good for you for looking for resources
And
too, and looking
your
at
mom,
videos and stuff.
Tom, made a suggestion that vitamin B helps with your nervous system. I guess twice a day, and it helps like with the addictions. Or, yeah, help quit addictions.
Supporting quitting most addictions. Thanks, Mama, for the advice.
Yeah,
Um,
thanks for the support, Alice. Love you.
but yeah, that's
I just
that's a good
Hi,
resolution.
you can.
That is a good
I
one.
I used to have. I used to chew tobacco. It was the only thing that would
He used to
just
chew tobacco.
yeah, and it was the
Bobby,
only
that's so
thing
funny.
that just took my leg pains away. It was just like put it there, and with the pouches, it's kind of easy for a quad, and it was just like 5 minutes of relief. And when you get 5 minutes of relief from pain, it is just amazing. And then I would stop for 3 months, go back and do it for a month, stop for 3 months. It just back and forth. And now it's been 2 years. So you can do it.
Yeah,
You
no,
can.
you
Yeah,
can
let's
definitely do it.
go.
We can. We believe
Yes.
in you. Um, all right, Shawn. I think you're it, dude.
Yeah.
2023, man. What's up? What exciting
Oh,
things are you bringing?
I'll even. I'm just trying to definitely level up with the live to roll stuff. I'm trying to really take this a little farther this year, grow, and personally, yeah, I just want to also like Bobby. I want to health. I right this last couple of weeks I've been struggling with some bladder stuff and just not feeling good. Um, but so that I just want to get my health in order, get back to working out regularly, and and the travel, man. I want to do. I'm also down for Bobby's local travel, like especially like from Santa Barbara to San Diego. Like I definitely want to get up. I already told Kyle I'm coming up to hang out with him for a few days. I got a lot of friends in San Diego too. So I want to do some of those little weekend trips just here and there. But I'm also planning to do like a week and a half or whatever in Chicago. So that's
great.
gonna be probably my biggest trip of the year, and I'm like looking forward to that for sure this summer.
We are too.
In the travel. So
Yeah,
You have
super looking forward to running back to Chi-Town, and we got a couple other destinations on the list too. We're figuring out for
yeah,
2023, so there should be a lot of cool, exciting travel content coming to you guys next year. We had a lot of fun doing that this year, and excited to like try to take it to the next level. And heck, really channeling some big corporate sponsors. Bro, listen, and man, I want Bobby.
Yeah.
I know it's pretty like long leap away from your cozy space, but I want to go international, man. I do not know how my body's going to react to a 12-hour flight, but I am determined to get off this continent and to get to another one and go hang out and see how it's done, how quads and pairs and people with STI, different disabilities be living in different parts of the world. Like it's really kind of like invaded my brain this year. It's like, man, I know we have like some international audience too that's like regular in our chat. I think it's some of you guys that maybe like brought it to my focus, but I'm just like really kind of curious to how these systems operate and function globally. And there's some information available, but there's nothing like going and experiencing and talking to people. And again, just like wishes for the future, live to roll. But I think it'd be really amazing to do that. And
and I
Brianna
dip out,
says
and
send
dip out of
pics.
it is amazing, Tom, when you do it once and make it something special. I've done it a few times. It can be extremely hard and can be extremely fun at the same time. I do have a trip, that my brother said, you start planning it because this is what I'm doing for my 50th. He wants to go up to Windsor, Canada for the mountain bike trails that go down the ski runs. And he said, find an accessible place that you'll be comfortable. Because I told him, I'm like, if I go, I'm lodging it. I'm finding the best lodge. He goes,
yeah,
that's great. And, that'll be a little bit of international, but thank God it will be on the same, time
yeah.
zone and everything. So,
You're still in North America.
yeah.
I would really love to go visit our buddy Paul up in Saskatoon too.
That'd
If
be
that
fun.
crash is bad, stay nearby, and check out the Great White North as well. Because like I don't know, I love like snow and I love like the beauty of like winter and stuff. I'm a little like afraid, especially as a quad, for like extreme weather like that. Especially like I don't know, Ashley and Nikki. I don't know how you guys do it in Chicago. It's too crazy. It's too cold for me. It scares me. Like it's like I worry about how my body would hurt in like 1 degree weather. Ugh.
I know.
But I
I'm like,
really,
I moved away from the cold. Like I left it.
Yeah, my
0 out of 10 do not.
And you know what's so
that
funny
seems
about Paul, Tom? I don't know if you know this. Paul has a next door neighbor that also is a quad who's been hurt like 35 plus years as well. So, I mean, he's, so he lives next door to another quad,
That's crazy.
It's just fun. And down the street is another quad that lives there. I'm like, how do you guys do this? They're like,
Well, our buddy Kelly, he's in Alaska as well, which is
Yeah.
another extreme environment to be living in as quad. That's just like really what I'm curious about. I do feel super privileged out here in California, just experiencing the weather we do. I feel like it's probably one of the most convenient environments for someone in our situation. But I don't know. I grew up north, Northern California, and we do get a lot of cooler weather. I think once you're in the environment, anybody can adapt and acclimate to anything. I think if you're fortunate enough to be somewhere where it's more comfortable, it's good on you. But that doesn't mean you can't thrive in cooler environments as well. Roy, Merry Christmas to you. No worries for being late. Thanks for still joining us. We appreciate it. Food is all right. I plan to go to the U.S. Where are you going to visit? You going to come out to Cali? I want to go to New York, too. I think that'd be a dope Abilities Expo.
So that's what Julian
Yes.
actually wants us to do the New York or New Jersey Expo this year. That's what when I
Oh,
talked to her last
is it in
week.
New Jersey? Because
It's
if
in
it's
New
in
Jersey, not
Jersey,
New York. So that's the thing. If we
nah,
went, like, I would have to stay and go to New York for a few days because if I'm
Jersey's too
going out
dirty.
that far, I'm going to New York. Like, I have to
It's a
see.
must.
Yeah, like I would have to do it.
and that show is slow and boring. I've been to that show. It's with another company, and I mean it was fun being in New Jersey, and I would I wanted to get into New York. It just the way the flights were. I was by myself,
Yeah,
and
see, that's the
you,
yeah.
you're by yourself. I'm like, okay. I'm trying to find people to go with, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna leave here about 10 o'clock tonight, and then we won't be back until 5. And I'm like, I gotta work the next day. No, I can't do that. So I never got to New York, but I got to the Jersey show, and it's not fun. I think it
The
was
Jersey
Christina.
Shore.
She said, was it Christina that said she's in Ventura and wants to meet us? And you need to drive down to the LA Expo.
Let's
I think she
go.
said
That's the
she's
one
met
that.
us or she met a couple of us at the LA Expo before.
Yeah, cool.
So
What's up, Morgan? She wants to go to the Jersey one. She's in Pennsylvania. Hey, maybe we'll have to still hit up the Jersey one. I don't know. I really
I
want
mean,
to
if
do
we could get
Miami,
the
maybe.
funding for it, like if I could get something, if a company to just fund the travel and everything for us, like I'm there, I'll go. Like, how far is that for you guys, Nikki and Ashley? That's easy travel, right? You guys meet us in New Jersey.
That's it. I think I looked it up before because I really want to go to New York. I think it's a
I
10
wanna
hour
go to New York
drive.
so bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 hour
Ugh.
2 hour flight, 10 hour drive. Yeah.
But
I've been
yeah,
with
I would love to
Brianna
do it if
too.
we could.
I'd be down for a cruise 2023. I want to take a cruise down to Hawaii or something.
A cruise would be so
Yeah.
fun.
Live to
Oh,
Roll
Hawaii.
Cruise 2023.
That would
Sponsor us,
be.
Princess.
Let's
Hey.
do
Princess Cruises.
that.
Disney Cruises.
That'd be so fun if we could all get on a cruise and do like a like a nice just
And
vacation.
Huh. But yeah, 2023, just really channeling positive energy for Live to Roll, for continued health and continued, like spiritual, mental, physical well-being, improving, just like a positive upward trend. I'm not asking for, any life-changing stuff. I just want to, keep maintaining what I'm at, the trajectory I'm on, some other professional pursuits, and, like I just want to feel good, be happy. It's a little crazy operating in the world we live in nowadays. It seems like there's a lot of negative energy coming from a lot of places, and I don't know. I found myself in the last couple of years coming out of this like COVID stuff, during the COVID stuff, especially, just like feeling really weighed down by I don't know craziness in the world. Not and it's hard to get away from. I don't know. I just like maybe got. I don't know. I don't think you can have too much empathy, but I don't know. I'm like feeling too much, for some of the negative and crazy stuff going around the world. There's not much I can do except, affect and contribute, the positive ways I know how to, through Live to Roll and, like make sure my family and my friends and my people are, happy and healthy and taken care of. So I'm just going to, focus on that and, do what I can to contribute as positively as I can um, to what's going on around me. And I hope everyone else does the same because we need more love and positivity in the world, right, people?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
Tom.
if we have the budget, I would love to do this. But Cage says he would fly out and help you guys fly to LA to get to the expo. Give you to be your guys' help.
We love Cage.
We do love
Yeah,
Cage.
we love Chris too. We love the whole Wheeler squad, and our whole Live to Roll fam. You guys are all the best.
Yeah, seriously, we got
And Peter's talking
pretty
about doing
great
some
group.
skydiving. One of his jump master buddies from the army wants to do a tandem jump, and dude, go for it. Film it. Let us know how it goes. I really want to do skydiving too. It's just hard for me to like put that like logically in my head. It's like jump out of a perfectly good airplane. I don't know if I want to tempt fate that much, but man, that adrenaline must be something else. I would just like love to see the Earth like from that high altitude as well. Like the airplane was cool. I think it'd be cool to like not be bound by an airplane and see the horizon and stuff like that. But I might have to save that for going to space.
Tom, it's kind of like all you have to do is watch a Bugs Bunny cartoon where they fall out of the plane and just how the land it just doesn't look like it's coming close, and then all of a sudden it comes close. Yeah, it is the most amazing thing I've done since I've been paralyzed is that skydiving. Did it once, never do it again. Glad I didn't break any bones. Glad everything went smoothly. I should. It's an old video. This is back early '90s. But I should send it to you, Shawn. Maybe we can put it up on the channel.
That would be cool.
I think it's one of those. It's like you do it once and you chalk it off the list. But the fact that like space, like flight, is becoming a more realistic goal for consumers, like I don't know. I'd really love to save that experience for maybe being able to get out of the atmosphere. I think that'd be cool to
Tom,
go
if you get the funds to go to space, you better be flying us to Jersey and all the other events. This whole
Hey, I'm saying like it's gonna be content sponsored by Jeff Bezos. Like, you want me and Shawn to go up, like quads in space? Like, we'll get our buddy from the Astro Access program.
I was just gonna bring that up. They're doing that again right now. He's back.
I know.
I just saw a video on Instagram of him in zero gravity.
And if anybody
stuff.
isn't familiar, Astro Access is an initiative. It's like partnership with NASA and like some private space groups that are getting individuals with disabilities in space. And what they're doing is they're taking like people with different disabilities, ranging from like physical impairments like blindness, deafness, mobility impairments. I think it's just physical disabilities, and they're putting them in a zero-G environment in like zero-G flights and creating protocols for individuals with disabilities in space. I think it's an amazing initiative. And hey, Kit Kat, love you. Hope you're having a great afternoon. Thanks for joining us and our year-end hangout.
I don't know, guys. I just found out that I'm afraid of heights. So.
Okay.
Really? How did you?
I've always said I want to go skydiving. I want to do all of these cool things. And Danica lives in like this high-rise building in downtown San Diego on the 20th floor. And I went onto the balcony and I immediately was terrified. Like terrified. Like to the point like TJ's like, let go of your wheels, like you're fine. Like calm down, relax your shoulders. And I'm crying. Like I am crying.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Heights, I think as long as I feel safe and secure, I think it's cool. But I'm with you. Heights scare me. I don't know. Like gravity's scary.
I'm banking on it. I'm like, okay, maybe it's because I don't have brakes right now. Maybe that's why I'm so like scared, but I don't know. It was scary. I don't want to go on the balcony again.
Well, Shawn, is there anything else you wanted to cover for the year-end hang?
I mean, not really. Just kind of wanted to get together and hang out for the end here and close it out.
Yeah, let's
good.
shout out our sponsors for one last time, Mobility Professionals. Thank you so much for your support in 2022. Appreciate continued support in 2023. Without your mobility professionals, urology professionals, we wouldn't have been able to do the traveling and stuff we did. So thank you so much for our sponsors. Mobility Professionals is a mobility equipment company out here in Southern California, specializes in stuff like wheelchairs. If you are in Southern California in need of anything like that, they are the one-stop shop solution for all your needs. Thank you, Nikki and Ashley. Appreciate you guys. They're an amazing company that goes above and beyond to just understand your needs, get you the right equipment the first time round, and take care of you and work with your insurance throughout the whole process. And Urology Professionals is their sister company that specializes in any urological supply you might need. Nobody should want or need for catheters if you have, require them to stay healthy. They will work with your insurance. They are a national company that can work with anybody in the U.S. So if you're struggling with catheters, give them a call and let them know Live to Roll sent you.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks, Tom. And yeah, thank you to our sponsors, Mobility Professionals, Urology Professionals, and their continued support. So thank you guys.
And send in lots of love to everybody in our chat this year, all of our viewers. You guys are why we do it. You make this really awesome. It's been amazing meeting some of you guys. So lots of love to the whole Live to Roll fam. Sending you guys love and positive energy going into 2023. We hope that your New Year's is great. And yeah, the start of the year is awesome. And we'll see you guys next Tuesday, right?
Also,
Shawn?
one more thing.
Yeah.
Shout out to our people all year long that have just given $1 or $2, $3, and are super.
Just showing up to watch every week. That
Yep.
Just to
it's
give
all
them
appreciated.
all.
It's
just amazing.
all it takes. We it's seriously like it's hard to even put into words how meaningful it's been to like travel and like meet the Live to Roll family in person and stuff and see some of you guys. But to know even the ones that we can't get to and we can't meet, we love and appreciate you so much. It brings so much happiness to my heart to see how you guys in the chat every week. And thank you so much to our families, to Kit Kat, everybody, my family, the Fluke and Cox family, the Hendricks clan, the Ashley and Nikki, the whole Chi-Town crew, Bobby and Ellen, everybody. Like seriously, it's just so amazing to feel so loved and to see and feel that support, you guys. Like it's not forgotten or lost upon any of us, I don't think. And just love you guys so much. Shout
Yeah,
out
seriously.
Mom and Em and Nick and Dad and the whole Conway crew too. Love you guys. Super excited for
Yeah.
2023.
Yeah, really excited for this next year. And honestly,
And-
thank you guys so much because I couldn't do this without your support and help. So definitely. love the
Brianna,
Live to
Cage,
Roll.
Chris, the whole Wheeler family
Yeah.
too. We love you guys.
Yes, we love
I'm
you
getting so
guys.
emotional now, guys.
Aw.
But
Don't
yeah,
forget to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications.
That
And you'll
like.
get notified all year long of the awesome literal videos.
Andrew asked if we're having a show on Thursday. This Thursday is the 5th Thursday of the month, and we're not going to have a live show actually, but I have plans to have a Tales from the Crypts up for Thursday.
Okay,
So,
cool.
I just have to do it. I've just been feeling really, really crappy this last week. I'm feeling a little better now after the catheter change today. So I'm going to try to record and do that tomorrow. So it's ready for
And
Thursday.
I'll be doing some gaming tomorrow, so if you want to come hang out.
Oh yeah, so we will have one more live gaming stream with Tom tomorrow.
What's
So
our
we know
game? What's
we're-
our game, Tom?
Oh, you got to show up to find out.
Ooh.
But yeah, next
I got
year
some fun stuff planned.
we'll be back every week again on Tuesdays. We got Brianna, Nikki, Ashley, Maya, Jessica on every month coming on the women's show as well. So they'll be on first and third Thursdays, and then we got Bobby second and fourth Thursdays. So busy schedule for next year. We're gonna be bringing content like crazy, guys. So, but thank you all for watching. Thank you for everything. It's been a great year. Live to roll, everybody.
Live to roll, everyone.